And a very big welcome for our AI digital transformation workshop this week. And in today's session, episode 4, I'll be taking you through some of the latest that's happening right now. AI is now controlling computers. In fact, this one's sort of been touted for a while now, but we've seen the big breakthrough come out from Anthropic with Claude's latest model. Also take you into this middle management challenge that we have in the workplace. And we'll look at some statistics from Gallup, as well as then what can we do about that and utilize AI. And then our AI digital transformation week that's coming up in November, share with you how to access and all the details involved. But let's get started with this big breakthrough that's just come out this week from Anthropic. Let's hear from one of the researchers and see what is now possible, or at least coming soon, and it's certainly available through the AI API.
So I'm Sam, and I'm one of the researchers here at Anthropic. Computer use is something that we felt was going to be important for a while now. And so today we're going to be talking about a very early version we have of computer use and walking through a representative example of the things we think it's going to be useful for. We're going to be going through a quick demo today. In this fictional demo, a customer, in this case the Ant Equipment Company, has come to us and asked us to fill out a vendor request form. The data I need to fill out this form is scattered in various places on my computer. What we're going to do is ask Claude to look at the spreadsheet, check if Ant Equipment is in there, and if not, move over to the CRM and try and find some more information there. Once it has this data, Claude's going to then fill out the form for us and hopefully transfer the information across to the vendor form. The first thing that's going to happen is Claude's going to start taking screenshots of my screen and quickly realizes that the Ant Equipment Company isn't actually in the spreadsheet. So the first thing it does is it swaps over to a CRM and searches for the company we're interested in. Luckily, we get a search match, and Claude then starts scrolling through the page, looking for all the information it needs to fill out this form. Claude then autonomously starts transferring the information across without me having to do anything, and goes through the steps and fills out all the information needed. And then submits the form. This example is representative of a lot of drudge work that people have to do. This is available in the API. We're excited for people to try it, and we should expect things to get a lot better over the coming months.
Now, this is really just the beginning of what's going to be coming to us when it comes to the AI being able to control computers. Now, if you kind of look closely, though, in this, it's a controlled example. It's also displaying here that the software that's being controlled is just Google Chrome. It wasn't actually going off into desktop versions of the software, at least not yet. So you can expect that sort of evolution to come further. Right now, though, this is the sign of where the future is. Now, when will this be widespread for us to utilize in our organizations? That's a great question, one that's unanswered, but certainly that the speed of change that's coming informs us that, by 2025, it's going to be a very different year when it comes to utilization of AI. But in our journey of utilizing AI, it's also important to realize that the AI is there to support us, and that we've got a very big role to continue to play with people. And so middle management is often a real challenge when it comes to progressing our leaders to be able to unleash the full potential of the team members around us. And Gallup recently shared that, if you're not aware of Gallup does a research around workplace and engagement. And Gallup shares that they've found a silver bullet when it comes to driving engagement and results in organizations. And they share it as the coaching. Coach me once per week is what people are after. And this is quite interesting because only 23% of full-time employees worldwide are engaged in their work, only 23%. And Gallup shares, what if the world's broken workplace was suddenly fixed? Well, imagine if all businesses worldwide could increase real employee engagement from 20% to 40%. That would just change everything from a productivity and production and output perspective. And as much as AI is going to help impact us, the reality is it's AI plus an engaged team member that will make all the difference. because you see it's the engaged team members that will apply the AI to get the huge productivity gains. And Gallup's discovery here is through studying best managers and what they do differently is that great managers are actually in the act of coaching and not one of directing and administrating. And so if coaching is so important, how do we actually get that to occur? And what are the elements that are going to make this really worthwhile? Well, in Gallup's 12 questions around employee engagement, there are a few here that I've highlighted that really stand out for where coaching becomes impactful and where we need to have it. So number one on the numbering there is I know what's expected of me at work. So with regular coaching, the team member gets an opportunity to clarify what's expected of them at work. Then number 4 there, in the last 7 days, I've received recognition or praise for doing good work. So another opportunity with coaching there, having that connection time, or my supervisor or someone at work seems to care about me as a person. That happens when you get that human-to-human connection. There is someone at work who encourages my development. That should be the leader. At work, my opinion seems to count so that the leader's listening. In the last 6 months, someone at work has talked to me about my progress. So that if you're doing the one-on-ones and doing those coaching sessions, that'll happen. However, here is the biggest challenge. Even if we know this, it's the doing it with efficacy. So to effectively have these coaching one-on-one sessions is where the challenge occurs. And we could go and train our leaders on how to have effective coaching sessions with their team members and effective one-on-ones. But the reality is that we can go, when we do training today, is that 50% of what people have learned is lost within 1 hour unless it's reinforced. And then within 6 days, have a look at this. Basically, the risk is that the majority will be forgotten. Now, there's an argument that this is actually very useful for us because it helps us to focus on only the things that are most important. But when it comes to learning new things, it makes it very challenging. Now, if doing one-on-one coaching with team members is so critically impactful, how do we actually get a middle manager to learn this concept and apply it with skill on a regular basis, weekly basis? The answer to that is to, first of all, get a framework around the coaching and these one-on-one sessions, and then add AI to that to ensure that the leader is supported every time they're having a coaching session. Now, I want to show you what we do and how this works for us. We utilize the OKRX app. That's for objectives, key results, and a new metric called an X factor, which is a behavioral metric. Now, we have a structured one-on-ones where the video is included. I'm going to go live onto an example of myself and one of our team members, our lead developer on the OKRX app. And we have a check-in for the individual. We talk about metrics, but we've got a new pre-meeting AI insights that now helps the leader to be more effective in their one-on-one sessions. So let's check this out here, where, so this is a most recent session between Yilmar and I, and we can actually have a look at our pre-meeting insights. Now, what this does is it looks at our structured framework. So we have a check-in, we go through a 2-word barometer, top wins for the team member, how they're feeling, top challenges and opportunities. If there are additional agenda items to cover between the leader and the team member, they're here. We also start to have a look at the metrics for the individuals, and there's more. Now, the AI allows us to get what we need as a leader to be more effective in that coaching session with the team members. So the AI goes through and it assesses all the information, including the progress on their metrics. It then also references, it references the personality profile of the team member, the personality profile of me as the leader, as well as leveraging off a range of frameworks like the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the 13 Behaviors of Trust, the 4 Agreements, and nonviolent communication. It takes all of this great references to frameworks and considers all this in its analysis and then how it outputs the communication. So that as a leader, when I'm communicating with my team member, it's raising my standards. Every time we get together, I'm getting coaching right there in the moment. So it gives a summary, and interestingly, actually shares this very effectively. Now, the team member also gets AI insights, And fascinatingly, the AI insights that the team member gets, when I read those, it sounds like it's me speaking, because it's using my personality profile. It's referencing all these frameworks that we use at work. So it's got a beautiful summary there. It's got some insights, potential insights into the release word and power word that Yuma has used. Now, the process that we use, the release word is all about acknowledging where am I at emotionally right now in this moment. And then the power word is about a word that we'll focus on to actually set our intention and declare our intention for the day ahead. And so this gives the leader some insights into what those words might mean. And when the team member shares their perspective, adds extra value. It then has a non-violent communication guide to actually help to increase the maturity around the quality of communication that's used. And so it looks at the current information and shares an example and basically brings out how the leader can communicate more effectively. Then it goes into the metrics overview and actually refers to the metrics that are here and gives a summary and gives insights on what's going well and what could be improved. And then shares a key focus area. So in the key focus area, it'll assess around communication, work, motivation, and growth based on what's been shared, and then shares the key areas to focus on. So in this case, work and communication. And then finally, communication suggestions as well. So it shares insights. For example, here, supporting work efficiency will lead to better outcomes and a more balanced workload. AI suggested questions. So as a leader and as a coach, as a mentor working with a team member, it's important that we're asking questions so the team member's voice is being heard and they can share. So some questions here like, how can I support you improving your efficiency? Are there any obstacles hindering your work? What additional training or support do you need to enhance your work performance? How can we align on clear goals and expectations for your work? As a couple of examples. Now, this is in beta mode, or beta mode, depending on which part of the world you're in. So we look forward to seeing even more advancements on this one. We've also just released the last day, I think it is, the playback on here, so we can play back the video of the session. We can obtain additional overview and key insights. What will be coming next is the ability for the leader to obtain additional coaching. So they've got the pre-meeting insights, they have the meeting, and then post-meeting coaching as it balances out the insights and how the leader interacted with the team member. So in order to get one-on-one coaching at a high level of quality, even the leader requires the coaching. The challenge is that's traditionally been too expensive to do. Now we bring it all together with AI. So as part of the digital transformation, one of these areas is to ensure that we're actually helping our team members, our leaders, to evolve in their just humanistic knowledge, right? How they're interacting with their team members, and we can use AI to support that. All right, let's now finalize topic number 3 for today, which is our Digital Transformation Week, which is happening very soon in November. In fact, from I got my dates right, I keep messing it up, the 18th of November through to the 23rd of November. So it's actually 5 immersive days of workshop learning plus a party day on the end. This is a hackathon style environment. You can choose to join in person or online. And the impact really is about having thousands of dollars of impact, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of impact in your business in the next 12 months. You'll get access to all of our latest AI tools. And the best of all, those that actually fly over and join us in Cebu in the Philippines are going to get ongoing support throughout the entire day. So let's take a look at the plan. We've made it into a 3-hour workshop. So if you're joining online, you'll see this one as the 3-hour workshop online in the mornings. And then if you're in person, you get to stay on and have the support of our team for additional consulting, brainstorming, implementation, so that you can get these rock solid and placed into your business. Now, day 1 is about setting the foundation. We'll look at what's possible today and what's possible in 2025 and the key areas to actually prep for to be ahead of your competition. You're going to make sure that you get your data in the format that it needs to be, so that all of your employees can be sort of like plugged into the matrix and having AI assistants supporting them in their roles. Now, this is going to be really foundation for both your team members, but also setting up your customer support system as well, where the AI will be taking on customer support for you. You're going to get access to all of our tools at Multiply Tech, our heads-up display, our AI agents with automation, our AI-powered SOPs, the new customer service program from us, AI-powered workflow automation, and the phone calling. All of this we're going to get set up for you across the 5 days, or with you. We'll do it together. And if you're in Cebu, we'll make sure you get all the hands-on additional support you need as well. Day 2 is all about marketing and actually setting up your AI-powered autopilot content generation machine. So we're going to use advanced automations here to be creating content automatically every week for your business, and even getting it through to being posted online onto your websites and social media as well. And many will say that email is dead for marketing at the moment. We may not be fully true, but some are certainly saying it. So we're also going to give you access to an AI-powered social media lead magnet request responder. So it's like what the top internet marketers are doing right now. They'll post something online, they'll ask you to comment below in order to get access to whatever the item is that they're sharing. You're going to get that set up. Now, if you just think about having that set up for your business in just one day, the value of that one, if you're not already doing that, it's what the top 1% of marketers are doing now, and we'll get that done on day 2. And of course, advanced support, there's a whole range of extra goodies that we'll be sharing on this day for those that are in Cebu in person. Day 3 is all about customer support, because now you get these leads coming in, you're going to need to do customer support and sales. And so we say, be like Klarna, which is having 24/7 AI support, customer support. And the latest version that we've built here will be releasing, where the AI is acting like different departments or people in different departments in your organization. It can handle a conversation, it can hand it to the next person in a different department. It's amazing. And then it can go over to live chat as well. We'll be building out all those AI agents to support the different areas of your organization, the different departments, and also grounding them with the knowledge for your organization. And of course, I also always extra support for those that are live in person. Now, on top of this is the AI phone calling. So in this 3-hour session, you'll be actually setting up your own phone calling agents to be able to do the inbound appointment setting. Now, outbound appointment setting, a little more challenging and a few legal restrictions in different areas. So, but we'll set you up with what you need to know to take advantage of that as well. And then, day 4, I would say refine your scripts, have time with the AI to test it out, do a range of different tests so you can actually send this live for your organization. And then day 5 is about getting the transformation plan for 25, getting that nice and clear. Because the reality is that with the insights that you'll see and the new skills that you've got, the ideas will just magnify as a result. So we're going to build out that plan for 2025. You'll even design your first workflow automation around this, and we'll get you set up in the system so you've got workflow automation happening also. Then, for those that are in town, we'll have an exclusive dinner on day 5. And then on day 6, we'll be getting together for a big party, which you'll be joining all the team members at Go Team, as well as Multiply Tech. Now, all our software, going to get that into your hands, so you'll be applying this for use in 2025 and make sure you're super confident with it. How to get involved, all the details are over on Multiply Tech /Cebu 2024. So let's check it out here. All the details there and on the video as a recap of that, as well as all the information I've shared on the slides there. Now, all you need to do is register. Now, the pricing's here. All you need to do is register on the form below, and then later we'll send you a payment link. You can either join in person online, live in person in Cebu, the Philippines, or online. Now, if you join online, you're more than welcome to have one person and sit in a boardroom and share that. However, it'll just be one license to the software tools that we're sharing that will come along with those packages. But if you're going live, you can bring a second person for $9.99. I have been asked for what is the price on the second licenses for our live stream versions. I'll let you know about that in the next couple of days. If it's your first time flying to Cebu, you fly into Mactown International Airport, brand new, beautiful international airport. We'll be staying accommodation-wise during the week at the Setter in IT Park, which is just walking distance from our office. And then on the weekend, you can choose to enjoy yourself at any of the 5-star resorts on Mactown Island, either the Sheraton or check out the Shangri-La. I'll be staying at the Shangri-La on this trip. We'll go dragon boat rowing on Saturday morning, and then it's only a short drive to the big event on Saturday night. So to secure your spot, all you need to do is fill out the form below. There's no credit card details to input. Just register yourself for that one, and then we'll follow up later on with an email and purchasing link. Okay, well, thanks very much. Hope you've enjoyed that session today, and just recapping, learning about the latest from Anthropic with Claude, with the computer controls. What's really cool about this as well is that there's an API for it, so you can bet that you'll be seeing this coming into our AI agents this year as well. And also that middle management challenge and learning how you can use AI for your one-on-ones. All right, thanks for joining us for today's digital transformation session. My name is Matt Kesby. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Take care and have a wonderful day.